Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of the Bradford City Career Mode. I wasn't originally going to record this straight after the Aston Villa game, but that's what I am doing because I'm pissed off about how the Aston Villa game went. If you didn't see the last episode, I'll show you quickly, or the last result anyway. We drew 2-2 against Aston Villa in the game that I think we should have won personally, but maybe look back on it and see that maybe they should have got the equalisers, but it's just, I don't know, it's just annoying. How we had it in hand, and then in the second half they just suddenly get better out of nowhere and suddenly manage to get the result off of us. But that's the last episode. That's my raid. My rant's over. I just wanted to play this one. I want to record it now. It will still be going up on the day after the Aston Villa one, but I just want to record it now just to gauge how we would do in the round of 32, because I want to see what PSV will play like. And if we can get a result here, then the home leg will be no problem. So I just wanted to play it and see how we can go into the second leg. But basically, I was just being nosy. I kind of want to see what we could do. So if you haven't seen the round of 32 in the Europa League so far, you haven't seen the matches that are lined up for us. We've got Rapid Vienna versus Valencia, Slavia Praha versus Sevilla, Copenhagen versus Lille, Ghent versus Ajax, Marseille versus Schalke, Olympiacos versus Roma, Bordeaux versus Wolfsburg, PSV versus Bradford City, Sporting versus Hoffenheim, Dinamo Zagreb versus Lazio, Fenerbahce versus Milan, Besiktas versus Real Betis, Braga versus Fiorentina, Villarreal versus Everton, AZ versus Chelsea, and Rangers versus Monaco. So an intriguing round of 32. I don't know what I'm going to do in terms of the starting lineup. I want to give Haaland the breaks. I think I will do that because I don't know what's going on with him at the moment, but he just seems to be off the boil a little bit. We're going to bring in Carbonero here. We're also, I think, going to bring in Kutsu because he always seems to perform a little bit better in the Europa League. And we have Jota and Haaland if we need them to come on as subs. So we're going to switch to Mori in here alongside Upamecano just to see how they operate as a centre-back partnership. And I kind of want to put Henderson in here, but I don't think I'm going to. But I think everyone else seems more or less okay. Any reserve players perhaps I want to give a run out to? If I want to give an Isimov a try. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I'll come back to it in a second. Let's get the pre-match press conference out of the way. See what we've got in the question department. A pre-match press conference against Aston Villa as well.
We'll start with the questions
now. We're getting another one against PSV, probably to do with the round 32. I wouldn't be surprised because that's what we're playing. PSV are perceived as a weaker team when compared to Bradford City. Does this mean a victory for Bradford City? Are they? Oh, it depends who they have on the team. We need to play better. We have to play our game and focus on tackling our opposition and their approach. Whilst we were coming off the back of a disappointing performance, we need to focus. 100%. What do you think the result of this round will be, considering you're facing PSV who aren't in the best position? Neither are we. We're in 9th. Although, to be fair, I guess that's okay for a newly promoted team. The lads will do well. Here at Bradford City, we aim to play attacking football in the best way we can. Today, there's no difference. Let's try and get... If we don't, win, let's try and draw, but have an away goal, I guess. It gives us a little bit of something. Your team is basking in great form recently. Do you think you can continue to perform at this lightning pace in upcoming matches? The thing is, it says we're in great form because we're unbeaten, but half of those are draws, and they're winnable games. I'm drawing. We can do even better. Yes, you had a good run of matches, but we can do even better. There's more to come from this team. You just wait and see. I just wish we could secure a victory when we're, in the lead.
That's all we have time for today. Thank you for coming.
Sometimes it's so frustrating, but hopefully today, if we don't get a victory, we at least get some sort of advantage heading into the second leg. If PSV are the weaker team, we should be winning this one, but I don't know. We'll split and see. We'll go into the game and we'll find out. As you can see here, Bradford denied by a late Nakamba equaliser. Bradford City was denied by Nakamba, whose dramatic late equaliser helped Aston Villa to a 2-2 draw. It shouldn't have been a 2-2 draw, but I'm not going to dwell on it. I mean, I am dwelling on it, but I'm just trying not to. Anything else? Star performers, we don't have any in there. Neither did Villa, so I guess that's okay. Promising debut from Upamecano. And look at this. Finally, one of our players has actually got Player of the Month. Adam Hlošek. I'm not surprised. He's top scorer in the Premier League right now. Hlošek's impressive performance for Bradford City earned him the Premier League Player of the Month award for January. He is a top scorer in the Premier League right now, so I'm not surprised. Bradford fans hoping to see a debut from new signing Diego Upamecano. We're not disappointed as Johnson gave Upamecano his chance. In the post-match interview, Upamecano is clearly pleased with his performance. I'm happy you could catch a glimpse of what's to come in my tenure at this club. Hopefully we get a bit better than that. I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying it could have been better. There's Hlošek. You can see him there. Has potential to be special still, even though he's 86 rated, 21 years of age. But anyway, enough dicking around on the news stories. We're going to go into this game and see what we can do in Holland. I did say Holland, I didn't say Haaland. Sorry, Haaland, you're not going to be starting. I'm going to go the away. Kind of both class. Let's play it safe. I don't want to like have any some similar sort of clash, really. We'll put all the news on because we might as well keep up to date, or all the news we can, anyway. We've got Lafont in goal, Hakimi and Wan-Bissaka as the fullbacks, Tomori and Upamecano as the centre-backs, Tielemans as the centre-defensive mid, Dembele on the left, Carbonero on the right, Cookju centre-attacking mid, Greenwood and Hlošek up front. We're at the Waldstadion. I don't know if that's actually their stadium, so I will check and see what the name of the stadium is, but it could be. We'll never know. But PSV will be hosting here against Bradford City. Let's get into it. I'm just going to see, to be honest, because I don't know what PSV stadium is. So if it's the Waldstadion, or the Waldstadion, that's decent. The Philips Stadion. Okay. So we're at the Philips Stadion. It's kind of close, I guess, somewhat similar. Taking a while to load. There we go. Good finish. Not a good finish. Good finish. Well, I guess it's alright. I think it's got off target, but he's gone for the save anyway. Need Greenwood, to be honest, finishing for him today. Giving him a chance over Haaland in the striker role at the moment because Haaland just doesn't seem to be performing. So hopefully, I don't know what I'm expecting from this. I want to get some goals, but we'll see.
That brings with it attention. Can he continue along the Europa League goals
Hlošek has been absolutely destroying every competition he's been in. Or that we've been able to remain in, I suppose, would probably be more accurate. But it's just a matter of, are we going to go through to the round of 16 of the Europa League?
And a very significant occasion in this knockout cup competition. It's the first leg match coming up. It's PSV, and they take on Bradford
We will
City.
see anyway.
Thank you, Derek. With the visitors being such big favourites in this game, the home side's got nothing to lose. Have a go, stick to your game plan, see if you can put them under pressure. Who knows what's going to happen? Really looking forward to this.
It'd be interesting to see if there are any recognisable players on the lineup. I don't think they will, though. I have a couple, I suppose, perhaps. I'm really annoyed at myself because I've got such a good bunch of players, but I can't seem to fucking get anything going. We need next season to be the season we like aim for Champions League, really, if we can. I just need to practice on this game more, get used to Legendary, because I still don't feel like I'm fully used to it. I'm doing better than I was. At the start of the season, I wasn't able to score at all, but we've actually scored nearly as many as we've conceded, so I guess that's a good sign.
Well, here's how the lineup looks for PSV.
I was right, I don't really recognise. I recognise a couple of names, but
Yes, Derek, one central striker, two wingers.
What was I going to say? I was going to say we're going to have Sancho next season, so I think our attack is sorted. It's just working on the defence. We brought up Meccano in. I think we need another centre-back, a world-class centre-back, to just get the team sorted. I think we're fine then. It's just, after that, I think I just need to rely on me actually playing good. Why has everyone got so many yellows? How's Upamecano got a yellow? Where did we sign him from again? Fuck, I forgot where we signed him from. Was it Monaco? It might have been Monaco we signed him from, and he might have had a yellow card in the previous game for Monaco. And he's carried it across. It'd be kind of annoying if that is the case. But anyway, kicking off the first leg of round of 32 here against PSV. Would love, absolutely love, to get to the next round of the Europa League, but whether that happens is a different situation entirely. Wan-Bissaka can't reach the header. but luckily neither can the PSV player, and he's
Over the touchline
taken out of
for
play.
throw-in.
The goal is to somehow get to the final of this tournament, so if he can do that, that'd be insanity. I don't think we'd win the tournament though. I think in the final we might have to fall to the final hurdle, perhaps. I don't know.
Crossing possibilities.
But
Accurate ball
options
goes for the
not going to be
He did
found.
his job to begin with.
Problem now with Haaland not starting is we don't have the fucking massive
Well, you never quite
tripod
know who's
there.
going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you
Brim is
can maybe
apparently
make
the
an
one that's going to
argument
be the
for
one
this
to
fella.
watch.
Lee, what do you think we'll see from him?
Well, his
Or players like
ability
Usman
on the ball
Dembele
is
and Adam
second to none.
Hlošek.
Just watch how close he keeps the ball to his feet.
Oh, I tried to get in the middle.
Lures defenders in, then quick turn of pace and he's away
Dembele,
from you. Brilliant
turn,
player.
Kochu, off the post, rebound, 1-0. Sometimes it
Sometimes
takes a stroke of luck.
Well, the manager
But
will have
Mason
said, "Keep it
Greenwood
tight at the back and see
put
if
him
we
into
can nick an
striker and
early
he
goal."
scored within 8
Certainly
minutes of his
outdone.
chance. But Haaland can't play anywhere else, that's the issue. And I do love playing
Well,
with
here is the
playing
replay.
Haaland on the
To
pitch,
be fair,
so
the
it's just,
keeper from that distance
I don't know.
hasn't got much chance of keeping it out. Lovely goal.
could maybe slot Haaland in centre attacking mid or something perhaps, occasionally.
Well, all the hard work has paid off, but the manager knows a lot more has to be done to secure this game.
Greenwood, I think it's his first goal in the Europa League. Or his third goal in the Europa League. I mean,
The opening goal of the game
always
then.
keep count. Anyway, we are a goal to the good here in Holland, and that's exactly how I want to start.
And a goal has been scored in the
Rima
Sevilla
on the
match.
left
Let's
here for
hear about
PSV.
that
Does
goal
have a
from
bit of pace on him. I know, I recognise the name, but I don't know if it's quite a few Brumas, so it could be any of
Thanks very much,
the
as
few.
always, Alan.
Thought I had to boot in with Wan-Bissaka there, clearly didn't, but Bruma couldn't cut it in. Some of his players, it's come to Lafont. Hakimi aiming up for Dembele, who's managed to control it. And he could turn his right back and go on a run here.
This might have
Right back's
potential.
not with him.
Crossing possibilities. It might be.
Oh, couldn't quite convert it.
Considerable transfer speculation in recent times, and
Akanji
now it has emerged
gone to
that
Barcelona,
Manchester United have
gone
got
from
there.
Barcelona to Manchester United, I
What
should
does
say.
65 million
So I can't wait to
pounds
face
get
Man
you? I
United
mean,
and
that's
try and
about
get
the
past the
figure they
Kanji
paid
in
for
defence.
him.
That's going to be a fun
He's
one.
worth a lot more than that, I think. I think he's a real treasure. Let's see how he performs over
Going
the
to
next
stall
few
with
games.
the goal kick now for PSV. I don't know if Hlošek really should have converted that. I think he should have, based on his form, but he didn't, which is unfortunate. Hlošek. Dembele played through onside, 100%. Back into Hlošek.
Opportunity.
Blocked by a
What an
defender, and it's
important
going to be, I think, a
defending.
corner here.
And cleared behind for what is going to be a corner kick.
I 100% thought Hlošek was making it 2-0 to us there and getting into double figures in the Europa League. But, just the way it goes, still 1-0 up. Apparently we're the stronger team. Hope we can make that work for us. I don't know what to do here for the corner. Pull another player close, I suppose.
Keen to take it
Wan-Bissaka
short here. It's a
in the
cross
box,
towards
it's
the near
cleared.
post. And they deal with the threat this
Kochu,
time.
not going to get there. Of course, Kochu very familiar with PSV. We signed him for Feyenoord and they play against PSV in the Eredivisie. Big facts right there. Why is Hakimi
And
coming
on the
across
ball,
there?
Viergever. On and
So
on
maybe
he
Kochu will
goes.
know how they play. Carbonero certainly knows how they play. They play the ball straight to him and look, he's, for
A move
God's
of
sake, he's a
promise on the
madman.
flank.
He's off on one. And
play.
Greenwood's got all the space in the world to make it 2-0. Carbonero is honestly a cheat code. I need to play him more and I need to evolve him more. So try and go down the left with Dembele because apparently Carbonero is just away. It's going to be so hard when I have to bring him out to see for Sancho. Obviously he'll still get game time and probably quite a bit of it, but
Great cross, perfect goal.
great cross there into Greenwood, off the head, bottom left. Diving header, absolutely sublime. And we're 2-0 up here in Holland. But as you can see from last episode, 2-0 doesn't mean anything.
Oh, no wonder he's delighted.
2-0 doesn't mean shit in this career mode. You go 2-0 up in the game, we're like, ah, right, they need to get 2-all now. And that happens. It just happens. Greenwood gets a double in the first 21 minutes here in Holland. Good start. We won the ball back again. Who's not going to get through there? I did turn back, but apparently it wasn't registered by the game in time. So there's that.
Bruma.
Dude,
He continues
I'm always
to
just
make
falling over
hay.
and expected something out of that. I mean, you got pushed
Into
over,
the
but
centre.
it's a strength thing battle there, really. Dembele's not going to win the header.
Looks promising, this. Chance to make a game of it here.
Nice
And a
save by
fine stop.
Lafont. And Yuri's going to get the ball here from the keeper
They've given it away.
and give it away because it goes in the wrong direction. With Mechanos that are clear up.
Now, counter-attacking
Greenwood
possibilities here.
through to Hlošek.
And he's found a bit of daylight. It has to be. A one.
And it's 3-0.
Back the header.
Straight off the keeper onto the header, Hlošek. And I honestly didn't expect it to be this easy.
Well, here's the replay. I never liked rebound goals off.
I know it might not happen.
The defenders should be there.
But isn't it if we win the Europa League, we go into the Champions League, or am I just stupid?
Defenders went missing.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
I need to check this, because if that might be another way we can get into the Champions League.
Well, we're underway again, and this game was finished as a
I honestly don't
contest a
know.
long
If that
time
is the
ago.
case, someone
Believe there's
please
been a
inform
goal
me of
in
it,
the Lille
because I don't
match.
know.
Let's get details from Alan McInally.
It's the second goal for Lille. 30 minutes played, 2-1.
Thanks,
Can't have
Alan.
everything right now, but then again, in the second half, they'll
Well,
become a
that's a
whole new
really
team
good
and score 4 goals
authoritative
past me and
tackle.
win
Throw
4-3 in the
here.
first leg, so just waiting for that to occur. We've got the throw in. Carbonero giving himself a bit of space there. That's not the pass we were trying to do there. Let's try again later.
Beautifully disguised
Hakimi, very
ball.
good
Not to
interception
be
there.
this time.
Hlošek over top to Greenwood. He's going to have to go out wide a bit here to receive this, but
Greenwood
could still work out. Into Kutchu. Through to Hlošek.
has a go.
Couldn't finish.
And the keeper
Stumbled a bit,
completely
just couldn't finish it
untroubled.
off. Unfortunate. Realistically, at the end of the day. Kutchu.
Kukçu.
Fucking. I mean, no swearing.
Really
Kutçu
good
wins the
reading
ball
of
back.
game to win possession back.
Dembele gets absolutely railroaded in the back and he's going to get a free kick for
I
it.
think everyone knew that was foul play, and the referee left with little choice but to award the free kick. He's been admonished by the referee.
I'm not going to
He's
shoot
now
this
got to
because I
walk
don't
something of a
think I'm going to
tightrope.
score it from
Yeah, he
here.
knows exactly where he stands. Look at the referee, how he's told him off there.
I just need to think
yellow
of how
card,
I'm
but
gonna do
certainly
this.
knows what the referee's thinking.
I mean, I could try and shoot it. As a, nah, never mind. Carbonero, turn your man, turn your man, turn your man.
Well, the clearance
I
half-hearted.
knew what I wanted to do there, but the turning the man was difficult and the cross just didn't seem to work out.
Tremendous
Greenwood wins it back, though.
intuition to win it back.
I've been fucking... Dembele's been caught again by his legs. I'm getting a little bit pissed here because I could probably make these runs through if they weren't just fucking catching my legs as I was going. Hakimi. Dembele.
Bailey. Excellent refereeing, advantage in operation.
Did that on purpose to win the free kick, just so
I
you
think he
guys
knew he
know.
was guilty of fouling. Free kick
I don't know what I'm going to be
conceded.
able to do from it, however, but we'll give it a try anyway. And if I'm winning free kicks up this end, it keeps the ball up this end. So if I go like this, and then like
Hakimi,
this, and then
Upamecano.
I don't know what I'm trying to be honest.
Hakimi.
Back to Dembele,
Here's Dembele.
middle, 4-0.
Well, it's a procession
I mean, it's
of
not
goals.
it's not the smoothest, and not what I was trying to do at all. But
Relentless
Hlošek's got his second of the day.
Absolutely
And
dominant.
Hlošek is a goal machine right now. Win
Well,
or
sometimes
lose or
goals
draw,
happen on the training
Hlošek is a
ground
goal
before the
machine.
game.
I
I'm
love
sure
it.
the practice
And we are
work.
4-0
Great
up before
movement,
half-time in
great
Holland.
cross, perfect goal.
This is ridiculous. We might have round of 16 secured by the end of the first leg. I don't think this is what either PSV or I expected, to be honest, because I certainly didn't expect it, I'll tell you that much. 11 goals in the Europa
Well,
League.
sadly, we have to conclude
Granted,
that this hasn't really
Hlošek's
been
had a few extra
contest
matches to
with
get
all
some
credit
goals
to
with the
any
qualifying
side
rounds, but
committed to
still 11's an
scoring goals like
insane
this.
total.
Oh, nice ball. Bruma. Viergever.
Wan-Bissaka comes in with the tackle. I mean, maybe it'll bring some youth players on in the second half, since we've just absolutely smashed them in the first.
Beautifully.
And Greenwood's round Baumgartel.
And it might be. Really digging in
Try to
at the
pass it
back.
off and then I got
Still the
fucking
opportunity.
taken down. I don't know how it's not penalty when you just go for the legs and not the
And in
ball at all.
possession, Milenkovic.
But it's just, I knew what I was trying to do there. I was trying to set up someone else for it, and it just didn't work out. Maybe Meccano with the strength. Whatever. We're 4-0 up at half time. I shouldn't be complaining. I'm just kind of annoyed that it's not more. Oh, okay. Offside. And that'll end the first half. I mean, it won't. Obviously, we need to wait for the whistle, but more or less, PSV aren't scoring in this first half. And give it a big kick out the pitch. Must be half time, ref, come on. There we go.
That is that for the first half here.
Unlike the last episode,
Well, we're picking him out for a
I don't
reason.
see PSV
He's
equalising.
having a terrific game in attack, Lee.
Well, he's got so much swagger, hasn't he? Why not as well? He's got so
No
much
double from
game,
Hlošek.
superb finishing,
Double from Greenwood
right
as well.
place at the right time. He hasn't given the goalkeeper time to
Maybe I
breathe.
need to try Greenwood and Hlošek up front, Hal and maybe Cam. But Hal's not the best at passing, so I don't know.
And they're underway in the first
I
leg
do
of
want to
this
keep
Europa
Haaland in,
League
but
round of 32
Greenwood's
time.
proving himself as a good striker right now. There's some other scores around the round 32. Some people aren't playing today, so there's the reason that some of the scores might not be up there. How are people looking? People are looking okay. We can switch some things around as well, try and keep things fit for next game against Spurs. We've had 8 shots, 7 on target, 47% possession. They've had 1 shot with 1 on target, 53% possession. So going into the second half, they might score. They might even score 2. Knowing me, they're going to be the better team in the second half because that's how it always seems to work. But we have got this. I think we've got the round of 16 done, or the round of 32 done, and we're in the round of 16 already, to be honest. But could be wrong.
And they deal with the threat this time.
Win a corner there. The RB and Y pass is kind of dangerous to use, you know. Bruno's had a slow day at the office.
Yeah, he struggled to get the ball in the right area.
He was the key player before this match. The one to watch in this match. And it's just not happened. Hlošek on the corner.
A major factor why they're losing, Derek.
Corner kick
In towards
played
Greenwood, but of course the keeper comes out.
Happy, the keeper.
Hlošek's offside.
Just wanted to get it
I don't know
out
why I
of
did
there.
that. Wambasaka. Sometimes easy passes never work.
And there's been a goal at the Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan.
Tillmans.
Alan McInally can tell us more.
Zukucu.
Third goal for Sevilla. 50 minutes played. 3-0.
God's sake, I can't get fucking through. I'm trying to pass it. Apparently for some reason my Y button isn't registering.
Conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack.
Get my legs hacked fucking 6 times, try to walk through.
Options in the centre. Well, that's very smart.
Maybe it's not they
defending
become
and
better,
now
maybe it's
the
I
ball
become
again.
worse. That pass definitely suggests so, and the fact that I can't get the ball back there, I don't know what the fuck's happened there.
Can he put it away?
Save from Lafont though.
Right out of the top drawer.
I cannot believe he's kept that out the net. Absolutely amazing.
How do you not believe it? The shot was... Actually, that was quite a good save, never mind. I thought the shot was straight at him, but it wasn't. Fair play. I'll shut my mouth.
And over comes the corner. Competent.
I honestly thought our defender would have it there,
Right
but
place,
apparently
right
not. We're just going
time
to yeet it
for
away.
the attacker.
No second chances for PSV anywhere. Not going to reach it, of course, but... Let's get it away for now.
And let's join Alan McInally because I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Schalke game. Alan?
It's the second goal for Schalke. 57 minutes played. 2-0.
Thanks as ever for the update, Alan. Very good read. Still
I swear everything just starts
possibilities.
working for them in the second half. Like, first half it's like, eh. Second half it's like, ooh. Literally, that's how I feel.
Bruma targets to aim at. Well, the clearance half-hearted.
Don't know if anyone else feels that when it's first half you find it quite easy to just go ahead and stuff. Fucking fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. I'm not fucking playing. I can't be arsed. How do they just go through like that?
Well, it is good play. You might question
How
the
does Tillmans
defending,
not take the
but I
ball
prefer
there?
to be
How is
positive.
nobody marking that
Really
run?
good build
And how
up
was nobody...
and an easy finish.
Oh, this game
Have
does my
another view
fucking head
of
in.
that goal.
shouldn't be complaining because I'm winning 4-1. But the fact is, they've got one, and I don't know how they just seem to get better in the second half. What are they changing? Pereiro gets one back for them. Oh, just fuck off. They're stupid. Every time I try to throw a ball like that, it never works.
Well, not too much defending going.
Fucking make us some subs. Might as well. We've already won. Give Hlošek a little break before we need him to score millions against Spurs for us. I'll just leave that for now. Oh, this game does my nutting. I can't keep a clean sheet because shit like that just goes through and I can't mark anyone or defend it for some reason.
Greenwood.
Clean sheets fucking difficult when you're on Legendary because they just get one ball through and suddenly that's it.
Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank.
Carbonero's not making a run, so Wan-Bissaka's going to have to do all the work.
Will he play it in?
Any options? Any options? Nope. Okay, cool.
Dembele's in the centre. Just wanted to
Sick.
get it out of there.
Tielemans wins it. Haaland. Don't know why he's one crossing it, but he is.
Keeper did his job
Almost
to begin with.
gone in there
The goal has
for
been
5.
scored in the Valencia game. Alan McInally with details.
It's a third
Why is
goal for
Wan-Bissaka in the
Valencia.
fucking middle of the park?
65 minutes played.
Hakimi.
3-1.
Thanks, Alan.
Nice interception. Tomori.
And a friendly
Playing it through
reminder
to
that we
Jota.
have more action from the Premier League coming up.
Wan-Bissaka.
It's Bradford City
Carbonero's back
facing
on side, so
Spurs.
if Lansing says otherwise it's a lie. Nice.
Atmosphere there. It's one I would be tuning in for if I wasn't there with you.
Jota's going to get this. It wasn't aimed for him, but he's going to get it. And he's going to lose it.
Clears his lines.
Tomori. Does it straight to a PSV player. I knew that was going to fucking happen, even though I directed it otherwise. Hakimi intercepts and keeps the ball.
Well, they've lost possession of the
Greenwood.
ball.
I'm getting fucking hassled. Carbonero.
It's
Absolutely
all
no
about
Bruma's faster than him, so.
threats into goals. And that's gone
I'm
out
pressing the
of play
fucking B
for
button.
what will
It
be
just
a goal
bounces
kick.
off him. Why does it do that then? Why does it do that? I'm pressing B to shoot and the game doesn't register it. Is it something? Am I doing something wrong? Someone update me. Because I play the first half like I'm one of the best teams in the world. And then suddenly the second half I play like I'm fucking Bradford City from League 2. No offense to any Bradford City fans. I just don't know what I'm doing wrong in the second half. I was doing right in the first half. I don't know what's
An
changed.
attack full of promise. And he's clear his lines.
Locked away. I was trying to get into Haaland maybe for a fifth, but
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the
blast
personnel
coming off
change.
for Garcia. I know I shouldn't be pissed because I'm winning 4-1. But it's just some of the shit that goes down in this game. It just does my nut in. I don't know when you gave the 100 sparks, Tricky Fred, but I appreciate it. That's
Read it magnificently and
not where I threw
intercepted.
it. It's not. I threw it to the open guy, but it decides, oh, you want to throw it to the guy who's marked. Yeah, okay, we'll do that for you.
Alan McInally can tell us more.
Fucking hell.
It's another goal for Lille.
Can't catch a break.
76 minutes played. 4-1.
Many thanks, Alan. Not getting anxious.
Is there a way, like, to know why they're better in the second half? Is it better than the first half? I don't know. I've no words. I've no fucking words. I've just no fucking words. I just don't have any words for it. What's the point? What's the fucking point?
Well, here it is. How do you like him? In an open goal, please. No goalkeeper, no defenders. Where were they all?
A chance to revisit the goal.
I can't be fucking arsed. My players don't accept. That's fine. Just don't accept. There's no point. Just no point in actually trying to defend because in the second half it's impossible. That's what I've learned. I just fucking don't know how it changes so much in the second half as opposed to the first half. Like, I'm doing the exact same fucking tactics I was going for in the first half, and it just... I mean, obviously, maybe they've read them and they've just worked on them in the half-time break. I don't know what to tell you, but
And this is Diogo Jota
it
now.
just fucking pisses me off this game so much sometimes. Even when I'm winning, it just doesn't make any sense.
He cuts it back. Wonderful
They've got everyone in defence to block that shot, so it's not going in.
Jota. Great opportunity.
He's all over me, and the ref doesn't think to give anything for it. What? Legitimately, what am I meant to do? They weren't doing that in the first half. They were just letting me through and scoring. This time, now, they're sliding literally in front of him to fucking block him. This game is so unbalanced. It's fucking stupid. They took steroids at half time or something. There's got to be something in the fucking system which makes it harder in the second half. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I'm so bloody confused.
It's a second goal for Roma.
Yeah, waste time when you're fucking 4-2 down. That's a good play, honestly. It's alright, because I know they're going to equalise to 4-all.
Here's Tielemans. Jota. Wonderful chance.
What is that fucking shot? I know your shots aren't that great, Tielemans, but come on. Let's try and look like you put some power behind it. That's where I need Haaland to finish it off. I want Bissaka's that position, and he won't let me switch back to him.
It's opening up for them. Delivered into the area here.
Good save from Lafont.
First-rate goalkeeping.
Oh, he can't believe the goalkeeper.
I mean, it was right at him, but I'm glad he saved it anyway. Sometimes the goalkeepers in this game, you just don't know. Bruma.
Corner kick played in. Not really the ideal clearance.
Good save by Lafont.
But technically good goalkeeping. And the referee is going to add on 3
Belly
minutes.
brings it away. Haaland.
1 minute remaining.
Why is Jota running like a stupid prick there?
Well, great read there to
Somehow he's got that back. And somehow it's gone the wrong way again. Somehow it's not going to the player I want to use.
Robbed them.
Oh, this game does my nutting sometimes. We're winning that, but it shouldn't be 4-2.
Back of a lead in this first game.
We do have a lead going into the second leg though, which is good. But how they've got 2 goals out of this, I just don't understand. I feel like I'm marking their runs, the defenders are on them, etc. But it just doesn't compute sometimes. The undefined glitch is still there, which is useful. It's good that EA is looking at career mode every so often. I think we've had this glitch now for about maybe a month or 2. Hlošek and Haaland, or Hlošek and Greenwood I should say, with doubles. Pereira and Perot getting 2 goals back for PSV. We've got a good advantage though going into the second leg. That doesn't fucking mean anything. They'll just go and win 3-0. 13 shots for 10 on target for ourselves with 49% possession. PSV did come back into the second half. Are you shocked? Because I'm not. 7 shots for 7 on target, 51% possession. For some reason, the AI, legendary AI, play better in the second half than they did in the first half. So I just don't know what the coding is. 9.5 for Greenwood, man of the match. 9.4 for Hlošek. 9.1 for Carbonero. 8.9 for Dembele, and an 8 for Upamecano. PSV ratings. I always forget to do that for some reason right now. PSV, their best player was Pirro with an 8.3. Who was their other goalkeeper? Or goal scorer, I should say. Pereira, 8.1. Maybe I need to do more switching around just on my formations. I don't know. I maybe just don't do enough with the tactics or whatever. I'm not sure. But it's just annoying conceding all the time. I mean, yes, we are scoring, but we're also conceding. It's a pain in the fucking ass. Post-match interview time though. We are getting a lead heading into the second leg, so I shouldn't be too disheartened. But I just wish we didn't let in goals so much. Hakimi is continuing his hot run of form. How satisfied with his performance today? Pretty satisfied. He did alright, I guess. Gotta keep momentum. We need Hakimi to keep this good momentum going for as long as possible. He did good to do it. Being able to keep this form going is what separates the great from the good. 2 goals to secure a win. Greenwood was a hero today. Any thoughts? I don't know why he accepted a rotation contract. It's still weird seeing him rotation when he's a captain. Impressive performance from Greenwood. I'm very impressed with the way Greenwood played today. It was a world-class performance. End up winning by 2 goals today despite a slow start. Were you at all nervous about not scoring in the first half? Is there a way to not answer questions? Focus on our next game. Obviously we're satisfied to get the result here, but we already are We are already focused on our next match. Probably the smartest answer we could have given there because we did
Thank
score
you for your
4 in the
time.
fucking first half. We've got a decent lead heading in to the second leg of the round of 32 in the Europa League, but now we've got to focus back to Premier League action, and it's not going to be an easy one because Spurs are having a hell of a season. We're taking them on next. Let's see what they're doing in the table, how they're doing, I should say, not what they're doing. They are, I think, second last time I checked. They're down to third, but they're still a strong-ass team. Although we have scored similar amounts of goals, they've conceded a lot less. So what we need to do is not concede, really. That's the basis of every game, but for some reason we can't seem to do it. In the second half, they just suddenly become invincible. But anyway, see what the other results in the round of 32 first legs were, and then we'll head off for this episode. I think the rest of the games will be played by now, right? Should be anyway. So, start here. Valencia 3-1 up on aggregate against Rapid Vienna. Sevilla 4-0 up on aggregate, like we should have been, but weren't, against Slavia Praha. Lille 4-1 up on aggregate against Copenhagen. Ajax 3-1 up on aggregate against Ghent. Schalke up 3-1 on aggregate against Marseille. Roma 2-0 up on aggregate against Olympiacos. Wolfsburg 2-0 up on aggregate against Bordeaux. Bradford City 4-2 on aggregate up against PSV. Hoffenheim 3-0 up on aggregate against Sporting. Lazio 2-0 up on aggregate against Dinamo Zagreb. Milan 5-0 up on aggregate against Fenerbahce. If we do get to the final, those will be most likely who we're playing. Real Betis and Besiktas are drawing 1-1 on aggregate. Fiorentina 2-1 on aggregate against SC Braga. I've just seen it at the bottom of the screen. I'm looking forward to reading that. Everton 1-0 up on aggregate against Villarreal. Interesting, really. We destroyed Villarreal, so it's funny that Everton are having some trouble. Chelsea 4-1 up on aggregate against AZ. Or AZ. And AS Monaco 5-0 up on aggregate against Rangers. So I would say Rangers are out. Anyway, we did get the win. I shouldn't be complaining, but it's just sometimes this game does my fucking nutting, and I don't know what I'm meant to do when the defense just doesn't do its job from time to time. But anyway, I'm going to take a break from this game, see what I have to do for defending, and maybe, I don't know, work on the defending areas. But I hope you guys have enjoyed another episode of the Bradford City Career Mode. We did get the result. We got a 4-2 win in the first leg of the round of 32 in the Europa League. I'll see you next time when we travel to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium to take on Spurs. Bye for now.